question. Yes, please go ahead.
Hi Manushi, hi. Nikita here from Zoom.
Hi.
Congratulations to all the lovely ladies on the stage. You all look extremely gorgeous. Manushi, and to all the females on the stage, want to know that what Manushi's Beauty with a Purpose is menstrual hygiene. So many years, all women across the world go through this issue, but still, like Miss Oceana, like the ladies on the stage mentioned, that even women across the world also go through this taboo of menstrual hygiene. Why do you think about something that is going on since the day man and a woman were there in this world is going through, but still there's a taboo on it, and people don't want to talk about it? Why do you think? Do you think that this blockade in their mind stems from?
I think it's communication. When you talk about something, you know more about it and you're more comfortable about it. And a lot of reasons due to which it's a taboo and we've had myths is because people didn't know why it happens. And you would associate blood with impurity or a disease or something that's going wrong in your body, which is very natural. So people try to explain it the way they understood it. But now, since we know the science behind it, now times have changed. Now we even have the technology to manage your menstruation. So I think similarly, your thought process should change, which can change through communication.
And can I add to that? Can I add to that real quick as well?
Please.
Just on the note of, there's all of this technological developments and science unveiling the truth behind menstruation. What's important so that we don't kind of fall back into that taboo is that we continue to openly talk about it and have open dialogue and discussions. Both men and women, both boys and girls, the mothers and fathers have the responsibility to raise their daughter and to let their daughter know exactly what is going on in their life. So this isn't just something that happens to girls and women, but boys and men will experience it as well because we live together. So the important thing is that we have open, comfortable dialogue and discussion about it so that we don't fall back into that idea that it's taboo.
One more discussion that is going around India is that day leave for when you're on your first day of a period. Do you wonderful ladies agree with this notion of a leave, or do you not?
I think the day you're menstruating is like any other day. It should be treated like any other day. Definitely, if you need a leave, then the system should be considerate enough to provide you with one, but it should not be like a compulsory leave that you could just take a leave because you're menstruating, because that would actually mean that there's something going wrong, and that's the message we do not want to send out to the society.
I think that would also continue adding on to the taboo, because that would mean then that you are weak and you have to go home because you're menstruating, and that's obviously something that we're trying to change. So of course, if you are in way too much pain and need to go home, that's a different story. But as Manushi said, I don't think it should be a compulsory thing.
Yes. Any other questions?
Manushi, hi. Over here. Saif, are you a fan of Bollywood movies?
Hi, Seth. You want me to say that in front of media so that I get killed?
Yes.
Yes?
I mean, so...
I'll be very honest, I've not followed Bollywood that much. It's because I have a sister who's crazy behind Bollywood and a mom who's crazy behind Shah Rukh Khan, that I used to watch a lot of movies, but I think I've always been more into books, unfortunately.
Okay, but a lot of rumors are going on that Karan Johar is going to cast you in Student of the Year 2. Is this true? I mean, we just want an official...
You just call them rumors, then why would you ask me,
No,
is this
because
true?
we want to know from your side, is it true?
Well, I think it's Karan Johar who's doing the casting, so you should ask him this question instead.
But he said that he's going to make, and there are...
He said he's going to make the movie. Did he ever say that he's casting me?
There are plans, but...
He said there are plans of casting me.
And
me too. Did he approach you some way or the other? Is it?
Well, like I just said, that right now, as you all know, we're all touring for Beauty with a Purpose, and that's what's going on. And I think movies is something which is very exciting. It's a very exciting journey for me. But this is his job to cast whoever he wants to. So I think this question should go to him instead. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
Yep. Hi, this is Priyanka. Firstly, you all are looking beautiful. My question is to all of you. What is that one memory you're taking from my country, India? And this is for all of you.
Go on, one
For
by
me too?
one.
Yes.
course.
Go ahead. What's the memory you take back from India? Stephanie, you start.
Well, I have many memories in India, starting out from last year, where, first of all, I visited the Muktangan school. So I do remember
Come on,
some of you guys'
kids
faces.
clap for Muktangan. They actually came to Muktangan.
I don't know if you remember me there, but I remember you. And I remember that visit is always something that's gonna be in my heart. And I think every time I come to India, and in every city that we've visited, the welcome is the most incredible thing in the entire world. Everyone is so hospitable and warm, and they just get so happy because you're here, and I love it. And one thing else that I know I'm going to take back from this trip in specific is all the children and young women that we've been able to meet and that we've been able to talk to and give the positive message of and the awareness of feminine hygiene.
Mexico, any special dish that any spicy food that you want to It's working.
It's working? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, the food is the best thing ever. The girls find it too spicy, but I find it delicious. I'm good at eating spicy food. But also, as Stephanie said, the people is amazing. The way they get so happy to see you, I think is the best reward we can have. To see the people happy makes everything worth it, makes all the efforts worth it.
Thank you.
You know, in addition to the people, can you hear me? In addition to the people, because you know that vibrancy is you know it's unmatchable. The cultural traditions. You know, you look out into the crowd, you look out into the streets. No matter where you go, it's so colorful. You know, the women dress so colorfully, and it just, for me, that's just such a symbol of the vibrancy of your culture. You know, everybody has all these different colors and the smiles, and you know, and so I'm definitely trying to bring a few saris back for my mother and sister and my aunties, and you know, because I think that is something that makes India is also so unique, and it's just I've never seen anything like it before. It's really spectacular.
Thank you.
I'll also add on a memory since I'm also supposed to do this, but I think the best memory that I would have, the best experience that I've ever had as a citizen of this country was when I came back home after winning. And I never anticipated that I'd get this kind of a reaction. But for me, it was overwhelming when I stepped out of the airport. It was midnight, and I really didn't think a lot of people would come. But there were so many people out there, and the most beautiful thing was they were all shouting out India. So that's when you realize that you've done your country proud, and that is the best memory I have of this country.
I felt like a celebrity that day as well. I got mobbed by around 500-600 people just protecting Manushi. Wow. Yeah, that was a feeling.
I think India is the most beautiful country, and I'm so much in love with this country. The warm reception, it's just amazing. I'm so much in love with it. The food, although it's spicy, but I'm managing. But I'm loving it. The culture, it's so warm. I love the colorful saris that you people wear, the beautiful colors that you put on your faces. The culture is just wonderful. I'm so much in love. And every time we go to any airport, anywhere that we visit, we get flowers, warm smiles. Everyone just want to take pictures with us. It's so warm and so, it's just a wonderful feeling. You can't even explain that. And I'm going to take that back to my country and tell my people, this is how India is. This is how we should welcome people. Thank you so much for giving me a memorable experience. Thank you.
Thank you for coming here. Really means a lot. In fact, I think whoever asked the questions to Student of the Year, Karan Johar, should cast all of them. You all look so beautiful today, really. Thank you for being here.